Well, hello everybody. Good to see all of you. It is Mrs. Hicks, your favorite music teacher. And I have a wonderful song that I am going to play for you and teach you today. It's called Kum Ba Yah. Now, I'll bet a lot of you have heard this song. It's so gorgeous. It was first recorded almost 100 years ago, way back in Georgia and South Carolina, and it has very few words. Kum Ba Yah. If I sing it, I'm not going to be so good at it, but it's basically Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah, Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah, Kum Ba Yah, my Lord, Kum Ba Yah. Oh Lord, Kum Ba Yah. So you can see I'm not a very good singer, but I'm better on the flute. It's such a beautiful song. I'm going to play it on my flute first. Here's how it goes. Oh my gosh, didn't that just melt your heart? Gorgeous song. I remember singing this like around the campfire. Have you ever done that before? Or this is also sung in church. It is a spiritual song and just amazingly gorgeous. So basically the notes in this are B, A, G, C, D, and the E, which you all have learned on the recorder. So I'm going to show you first what the music looks like. All right, you know I like to do this. So let me see if I can get it all there for you. Here's the sheet music. All right, see if you can see this. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so Kum Ba Yah. There's a lot of really good stuff in here that I'm excited to show you. So basically, 4 beats fit into every measure. There's the time signature. Starts out with these 2 lead-in notes. G, B, D, ah. Do you see that dot next to the quarter note? That is a dotted quarter note, and it's 1.5 beats, and I'm going to go over that. All right, now when you see a black note with a single flag like there and there, those are 8th notes when they're all by themselves. You saw that in Ode to Joy. That's what an 8th note looks like when it's by itself, because they're not always hooked together. Also, what is kind of neat about this piece is, do you see this symbol? All right, it can go above or below the notes. This is called a tie. And what you do is you just add the value of the notes together. There's pretty much always a bar line, see that bar line in between, because a new measure has to begin. So they just want a long note. So you add the value. So here's your half note, 2 beats plus 2 beat equals a 4-beat note. So you're counting to 4. And here's another tie. It always ties into the exact same note. So a 4-beat note, there's your whole note, and it ties into a half note. So 4 plus 2, it becomes a 6-beat note. Get it what it means? And over here, here's a D, a 2-beat D, tying into another half note of a D. So the tie continues, because you can see that little symbol there. So the tie continues. You're not tonguing it again. It's one solid note. This will be for 4 beats. And again, over here, 4 plus 2 beats. You will play this D for a continuous 6 beats. And here is a dotted half note. When your dot is next to a 2-beat note, it becomes a 3-beat note. And it looks like there's a tie, so it's 3 plus 2 beats, because the tie continues. So you would play this G for 5 beats long, and ending then with a 6-beat note G. All right, so this is what the music looks like. Go ahead and freeze your computer, take a picture of it, or just, play along with it just as you see it from there. Now I'm going to I'm going to get this out of the way and talk about this good stuff. All right. And I'm also going to dedicate this song to my neighbor Dennis, he's across the street, and also to Mrs. Purdy. Mrs. Purdy, I remember playing this with you at the end of the year, and I remember you loving this so much. So dedicating it to Dennis and Mrs. Purdy. Okay, so here we go. Let's go over our fingerings first. You know the drill. All right, show me your B, and your A, and your G, A, B, C. B to C, teeter-totter from the B to the C. Okay, C is thumb in the back and second finger on the second hole. There's your C. D is what? Take off the thumb, so you're only covering that second hole for the D. All right, now we have the two-handed note in here, and that is your E. And it's the higher E because it sits high up on the staff, on the 5-line staff. Now, E, remember, is 3 plus 2. Okay, 3 plus 2. Since it's the high E, you're just putting your fingernail through that thumb hole in the back there, so a little air escapes, and it'll pop it up high. Let's all play our E's together. 3 plus 2, and a little air escaping in the back. Good, let's play it again. Your high E. Awesome. Now, looking at the music, over here, what comes before an E and what comes after the E? D's. So, these take a little bit of concentration. D's to the E. Put it against your chin so you're not going to drop it. All right? Finger a D, which is everything off except that second hole. Thumb is off on the back. Now to an E. D to 3 plus 2. Back to D to 3 plus 2. And relax your fingers. Try not to have your fingers way out like that. You're not pressing anything hard. So again, D to an E. D to an E. All right, that's kind of the tricky one. All right, so let's see here. Here's our review again. Here's your whole note, big fat note, and that's 4 beats. Here's your dotted half note. You play it for 3 beats, just like that. Here's your half note, 2 beats. This is the speed of the beat. Those are your half notes. Here is, I'll talk about this and this in a sec, and your quarter note, black note with a stick, 1 beater, speed of the beat. All right, just like that. Now, we have a whole bunch of dotted quarter notes in this piece. So, doing the math, a dotted quarter note equals 1.5 beats. Just remember that in your head. A dotted quarter note is 1.5 beats. It also is the value of 3/8 notes. Think of it. An eighth note is a half of a beat. 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1.5 beats, because 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1 whole. All right. So knowing that your dotted quarter note is worth 3/8 notes, let's figure out how long you're supposed to play it. Okay. So if this is your beat, all right, this is your beat. What does your arm do? It goes down, up, down, up. There's your beat. 1, 1, correct? Okay, so your arm is going down, up, down, up. Well, guess what? That's the first half of the beat. That's the second half of the beat. Down, up, right? Half, half. So if we're going to do 3 halves, your dotted quarter note is supposed to extend for the length of 3 half beats. It would go like this. Half, 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 correct? Right? Half, half, half. Eighth, eighth, eighth. Did you see how I played my note exactly 3 half beats? Just like that. So here in this piece we have, and you're going to see this a lot in your music, a dotted half note often is followed by, a dotted quarter note is followed by an eighth note. And this eighth note is 1/2 of a beat. This is what it looks like when it's all by itself. It just is a black note with a single flag. So this rhythm, this is half, 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 bum, bum, would be like this. Just like that. Like bum, bum, bum. Let's play that rhythm together. Just do it on a beat. Okay, do it with me. Do you feel how your body, we all have a natural beat, and you're going down, up, down, bum, bum, down, up, down, bum, bum. Think of it that way. It takes a while to get to really know the dotted quarter note, but this is a good song to do it. All right, now let's see, what else is over here? I already talked about your ties, so you're adding the value of those notes together. 2 beats plus 2 beats equals a 4-beat note, and I have it written down on that sheet music that I showed you at the beginning. And again, 4 beats plus 2 beats, and so on and so on. I'll play it on the recorder because you haven't heard it yet on the recorder. It goes like this. This is going to be so awesome. Now, let's go ahead and finger and say the notes. Finger and say it. So, you start over here at the beginning again, just like reading the note. Going from the left to the right. G, B, D, 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 E, E, long D, for 6 beats, okay? And then when you get to the end of there, you go to the next line. Read it, get to the end, you go to the next line. Okay, let's finger and say the notes, starting on a G. Now, since this has a 2-handed note at the beginning, go ahead and finger your E. Finger 3 plus 2, and keep that bottom hand still. Whatever you do, keep that thumb right there underneath the 4th hole, and it stays right there. And try to remember also when you do get to the E, put your fingernail through that little thumb hole, and it'll pop it up high. And again, you are blowing softly. Blow softly and tongue your notes. Little T action is happening in your mouth. You're not going, because then you're going to hyperventilate and pass out. Okay, so here we go. Let's just finger and say it. Okay, new hand position. Here we go. G, B, D, 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 long one. Now D to your E, 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 D, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second line, G, B, D, D, D. Here I am. C, B, A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third line, G, B, D, D, D. I'm right over here. Now your E's, E, E, D, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom line, C, B, G, A, G, and we're right over there. Okay, is there anything else tricky about this? Luckily, this song is slow, so you can go as slow as you want. Shall we give it a try? Okay, here we go. From the top, new 2-handed position. Let's go for it. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, ready, begin. So beautiful. I hope you enjoy this song a lot. I do. I remember singing it a lot when I was a little kid, and just enjoy and relax. This is just a wonderful song. So boys and girls, come back to my lessons. You can play this one over and over and over again, and you're going to get better and better and better at it. Yes, because I say so. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to leave you, and I will see you next time.